Alright, it's me again. I haven't died. I know I haven't been around for a while, but, playing with the house has been one thing after another. Of course, way more things were wrong than I thought, and everything I thought was going to be easy turned out to be a pain in the butt, and cost more money and time than I thought it was. So, everything upstairs is more or less done. I still have a few things I have to do. I still have to paint the baseboards. I got to put up some trim in a couple of the rooms because it didn't match. Doors eventually have to get painted and done, but everything upstairs is functional. So my goal downstairs now is starting to get to the shop. So pretty much here's where we're at with the shop slash laundry room at the moment. Obviously we got the washer and dryer in place here. For whatever reason, they had the washing machine, or the house didn't have a washing machine, but the washing machine hookups were over here, and this dryer hookups were actually on this wall here. If you see the other video, you'll see the electrical line is all gone. I pulled off the paneling that they had, and what they did is, you can see this is all tongue and groove decking that they ram set to the concrete, and they had the paneling tacked to that. And in each bay, or kind of in each bay, they had 1/2-inch foam insulation board. So that all got taken down on this side at least. We removed all the electrical here. The panel over here is bare for the moment just because I had to move some electrical around. And they never had a dryer vent. They cut a hole in my window and vented it out that. So this is going to get replaced. Probably another sheet of plexi. And we took our power. You see, we brought that orange line there is our new dryer feed, 208 volt with a neutral. So that's 3-wire. Back over here, right along all of that, and we got it dropped down right into there where we got it plugged in. This vent I put in, and let me tell you, this house was built in 1950. And they built these things to last, because cutting through the friggin' ledger board to get that dry vent out, it's huge. It's massive. I couldn't get through it with the hole saw is 2 inches deep, or 2.5 inches. I couldn't get at it in one shot. I had to go from both sides to get it out. There is a layer of vinyl, the insulation that goes under the vinyl, a layer of cedar shake, a layer of 1/2-inch wood, and then another layer of 1/2-inch wood, and then the ledger board, which is literally like 4 inches thick. So it was kind of fun getting through that. Plus this here, this whole ceiling, you can kind of see it a little bit there where they broke through to get the electrical. This is all hand-laid plaster, but it doesn't have the lats on it. If you see, I don't know if you can tell up there, this is the hand-laid plaster here, and this is lat board, which is just basically drywall. So instead of having the wood slats, they have basically drywall. But if you look at the sheets, they're shorter and thinner. It's only that's only like 5/16, 3/8 of an inch thick. And the boards are only, I think they're like 6 foot by 3 foot, I've been finding here and there, and those are tacked up and nailed on these here. And then the hand-laid plaster is over it. Now down the cellar here, it's pretty thin. It's only about maybe a 1/4 inch or so. Upstairs, it's literally a 1/2 inch of plaster on the wall, if not more. And then we have the slop sink over here. I rerouted all the plumbing on this wall because they had this octopus over here. Let's see. they had pretty much that was on the wall there, right there. So this is a plumber that got paid by the fitting. You see here's one line coming in here. We teed off and went to the washing machine valve rather, and then here's the other line. But I mean, instead of carrying this over straight and just 90 and up, I got a coupling here, a piece, a 90. This is a brass 90. Another little piece of brass 90 coming all the way over here, 90 and up with the brass 90, teeing in with the brass tee. This was the line for the sink, which instead of just coming off of this line here, or you know, instead of 90 in and then just tee straight down, or even just come straight up and, you know, 90 over here, we got 90, 90, 90, back down here, another 90 over there with a T, and 90 and back down. So I got rid of all that. Pretty much disaster. Sorry about the video quality here too, because I'm on my old camera. I haven't found the charger for my new one yet. It's probably packed away in a box. So anyway, from pretty much here down is all my new stuff. So came here, heated up the pipe, bent it behind the other line. Here's the new washer valve there, and came down and then just put my two ball valves. It's kind of hard for you to see here. My two ball valves for the sink are right behind that drain there, and that basically eliminated all of this here. It meant I needed a longer stainless steel line to go around and hook up to it, but it eliminated all the lines on this wall. And yes, I do know it's crooked a little bit here, but if you look up here, that line there is crooked too. It's like this. You see that there's about an inch gap over there, and over there it's touching. I just really wish they hired a plumber that had a level, because I mean, I don't know if you can see, that line there starts down there, that goes up. This one's priceless over here. So we come down and go around the beam here, huge sag, and then up. This one here, you can see, is bent up instead of coming down nice, and then doing either a 45 or a bend here. It just kind of starts its way over there, bends down, and all this stuff over here, you can tell what's original, because what's original is nice and straight, and you can see probably over here, like the different, yeah, like right here, you can see everything is nice and straight and in line. Everything's perfectly straight, and then wherever they had to go over something is heated up and bent nice and straight, and then you know, so you can kind of see where they've been cutting into the system and to move stuff, because there is an addition on this house. The other thing that took a huge amount of time, or was an unexpected whoops, was if you see in the other video, this wall here. I knew I had some issues here. This basement obviously had water at some point in its life, because I do have a new sub pump in the back corner, and I have this, that's a trench, that's a drain that drains into the pump. But it was very, very dark down here, and I picked up a new light, a new fluorescent tube here, and as soon as I turned that on, I noticed that this wall was all bulged, and I started pulling it apart, and that entire wall was just rotted to shit, and it was just pieced together. It looked like every extra piece of wood that they had, they just threw into that wall to make it. So that all got torn down, and it was all made with 2x3s. So I restarted it with 2x4s, and also the wall that was here was never attached to the floor. It was just floating. So I ram set everything in, which is, we don't know. I don't have the automatic gun, but I have a manual one, but it's the gun one. It's not the hammer activated one. And basically all it is, the big metal tube with a breech. You get different cartridges here, which are basically a 22 blank. And you know, you get different powers. I tried a 3. I think you go 1 through 5. I tried a 3. A 3 didn't get quite all the way through. The 4 did. Basically, you'll just pop the 22 cartridge in there, pop your nail in, which for me was those nails. Pop it in and pull the trigger, and it fires your nail right into the cement. And these ones have a nice washer on the top. So all this is nice and nailed down. Now, just in case, for any reason, it's been very rainy, very snowy, and a lot of, we got a decent amount of snow, and it's mostly all melted. Plus, we've gotten a lot of rain. I haven't noticed any water in here, but just in case that anything wicks up through this, the concrete here, this bottom plate is pressure treat, just in case. So I got pressure treat all around. Also, these supports here on these stairs were never here. You can see that they actually cut the support out to put the trench in underneath the stairs. And if you look at the stairs were built with all the leftover wood too. All these stairs are made out of the forms here. I'll show you the other side here. These are all parts of the forms. That's all concrete residue on there. And the bottom here is tongue groove decking straight across to make a platform, and then built up to hold it. So they were pretty sturdy. I did brace them just in case. So I do have braces down into a solid base. So they're not, just for peace of mind, they ain't coming down. They ain't going anywhere. I also have it all set up for this switch here. I'm going to put a light somewhere in this vicinity here. This switch is going to be feeding that light. This is just going to be an outlet. Probably going to end up with some sort of small freezer down here or something. That'll be down here. And the rest of the wall that goes around the corner. Now the only thing is, if you notice that pole, the column is out further than the wall. Now I had to do that. That's the way the other one was, and I had to do that because the outside of this is not in line with the stairs. So I pushed the wall back to get it in line with the stairs. So I'll have to put, when I put the drywall, I'm gonna get the green drywall, the mold resistant stuff. So when I put it up, I'm gonna have to come across here, and it's going to end a little bit out from the column and then come back. And then I also put in a nice new door to separate the sides. This is a 36-inch wide door, widest door I can get, so I can move stuff in and out. And I also painted the walls. They were this color blue here. Actually, they were this color blue. They were that color blue on the top, dark blue on the bottom, and pink here and there. And I painted it with the good old Drylok, which is basically masonry sealer. And I got there's two versions. There's the regular one, and this one says Extreme. Obviously it's more expensive because it says Extreme on it. But the only reason why I got this one is because it says something that the other one doesn't, which is this right here. Mildew resistant. The other one does not say that. Can it be? Possibly, but this one actually says it, so I got that just in case. And also this one has a 15-year warranty. The other one only has a 10. Not that it makes a difference, because you probably have to be some sort of contractor or go crazy to try to do anything with a warranty by putting up paint. I can almost guarantee you that. So that's pretty much where we stand right now. Hopefully one day Mr. Oil Tank will go bye-bye and I can get gas in here. I still have to paint the ceiling here. Obviously I got lines everywhere here, so I do have one of those indoor spray guns. That guy right there. And I'm just gonna load that up with some Kills and probably just spray the living bejesus out of everything. You know, if it covers the pipes, it covers the pipes. It really doesn't make that much of a difference to me. And get all, you can see this yellow stains here and there. They're not water stains though, even though this is the bathroom right here. This is the bathroom, this is the bathtub, and that's the toilet. The stains are in places where there's no water, like this right here. This is actually the bedroom closet, so there's no water leaking or anything. It's just discolored, so that's all gonna get painted. And I still have to paint behind the washer and dryer over here. Eventually, hopefully, I'll be able to close this off here, make a tiny little room out of it, kind of where this pad is here, and close it, or maybe up to that column there, close that off. And that bench was here when I bought the house. It's gonna go bye-bye. But we're making progress, slowly but surely here. And so next step is obviously to drywall this, which I might wait a little bit. I still gotta get the electrical in here and in here, which we'll do. And I'll show you that. And then I also gotta do the electrical around and kind of plan out where I want outlets. I do have one here, and I have one, let me see, up there hanging out. I kind of don't want to use those if I don't have to. Probably this one probably will be for my workbench that I have. That has lights on it, so I'll probably use it for that. But anywhere my equipment comes plugged in is going to be a new circuit. Just for peace of mind, number one, and number two, I can get a 20 amp circuit in there rather than the 15 amp circuit that's in that. So that's pretty much where we stand, and like I said, slowly but surely here. Of course, everything takes more time than you ever thought, and that's about it. So hopefully you'll see you soon, and we can get playing with some electrical.
Oh, somebody's waiting at the top of the stairs for me. Hello. Hello. Hey. Where's your sister? Oh, there she is.